Secure attachment doesn't censor what it's going to say, it censors how it's going to say it. Oftentimes within relationship, there's a lot of, I can't say that yet. I don't want to communicate that. That makes me scared to communicate. I don't want to let them into this wounded part of me or this imperfect part of me. And so I'm going to hide that. I'm going to censor it away so that you only see the curated parts of me that are more lovable, more accepted, more acceptable. And therefore, we create relationships out of foundations that are actually not authentic. And so, secure attachment doesn't censor the truth, it censors how it communicates it. It communicates it without projection, it communicates it with radical authenticity and radical responsibility of this is my shit to own. This is my wound. This is something that comes up for me that I want you to be aware of, but it doesn't hide it. It doesn't hide that we have fears around intimacy. It doesn't hide that we have a complicated relationship with money. It doesn't hide that we have insecurities around our body or insecurities around our lovableness or insecurities around how we want to be held of like, ooh, are you not attracted to me or are you judging me here? And so it owns where we hold ourselves back or where we get in our heads in love. And so when you are interacting with family, friends, or specifically intimate partners, recognize what parts you're trying to hide away or censor away because you think it's not going to be accepted or loved by your partner or by this person. And so I'm going to hide that I'm struggling financially. I'm going to hide that I am really criticizing this part of my body. I'm going to hide that I have this part of me right now that's feeling pretty depressed and anxious because anxiety might be something that you don't know how to hold or fill in the blank, right? When we start censoring and hiding these true parts of what we're experiencing or what we're feeling, maybe we're hiding actually like something we're really experiencing and that we're going through of like, I'm not going to tell you that I'm going through a separation. I'm not going to tell you that I just got laid off from my job. I'm not going to tell you that I'm going through this lawsuit, right? There's a lot that you may actually experience that you're hiding or that you recognize people around you are hiding. And when we create hidden parts of self or hidden parts of our experience, we're not letting somebody into the truth of where we are at in our lives, and everything that's happening in our lives is a learning lesson, not only for us, but for the people that we're interacting with, confirmation. The people that we're interacting with get to see more of our truth when we give them all of ourselves, when we are authentic and honest about this is a part of me that I'm experiencing that you might want to judge, you might want to run from, you might make a judgment about me upon. And when we let people in to say, you might judge me for this, but I am not judging myself for it, or I am judging myself for it, I want you to know that this is really impacting me right now. It creates this like eradication of walls. And it creates this opportunity for connection. And secure attachment creates as many opportunities for connection as possible that are human. Secure attachment is the most human thing we can do because it means I'm owning my humanness and I give you permission to own your humanness as well. That is the beauty of connecting in this way where we're not anxiously hiding or avoidantly hiding. And anxious attachment and avoidant attachment are really hiding these parts of self. If I'm in an anxious attachment spiral, I'm hiding that I'm scared you're going to abandon me. I'm scared that I'm abandoning this part of myself because I think that I have to hide it from you or I have to cling on to you in order to be lovable. And vice versa, if I'm in this avoidant attachment spiral, or a combination of both of these, if I'm in this avoidant attachment spiral, I am running from the intimacy of my truth. I'm running from the intimacy that I'm imperfect. I'm running from the intimacy that you're imperfect. I'm trying to create peace all the time. And so I'm denying the humanness that things are messy. And so when we're disorganized attachment, we're clinging and we're avoiding. We're wanting to be perfect, but we're also wanting to just find peace. And we're stuck in the middle. In relationships, secure attachment blasts open the opportunity that it blasts open a ton of opportunity rather to connect by owning all parts of ourselves. And it says nothing is off the table. If I am willing to be all parts of me, I am not censoring what I think is acceptable or not. I trust that I'm acceptable just as I am. And so I hope this helps you gain a little bit of inspiration that you get to be all parts of yourself in relationship. You don't have to censor or hide. And the less you censor and hide from yourself and you take ownership, that you're scared of intimacy, that you loop yourself in these self-doubt or self-questioning loops around money or your worth or what's possible for you, or you fill in the blank. How do you hold yourself back? What do you censor away from other people in your life because you don't think they're going to be able to hold that part of you, or you're going to be more unlovable, less acceptable, too much or too little by bringing that forward onto the table of your relationship? If we can lay out everything on the table, that is when you give the opportunity for secure attachment to even be possible. When not everything is on the table and you only pick and choose what pieces get to be on the table. How many lip glosses can I have on my desk? When you pick and choose, you're already creating the impossibility, really, for secure attachment to actually be present. So happy day, happy relating. And if you want to dive deeper into what secure attachment looks like with yourself in potential intimate relationship or in intimate relationship with your partner, I'm taking on new clients at this time, and I would love to do a free consultation with you to learn a little bit more about you and to potentially support you if it feels aligned.